Welcome back to the channel. Rarest coins. Today, we're going to talk about something truly fascinating, a coin that might just be sitting in your collection, your pocket, or even in that old jar of change you've got laying around. We're diving into the 1960D Lincoln penny, a coin that may look ordinary at first glance but has a rich history and some surprising value. In fact, one of these pennies recently sold for an astonishing $1.7 million. That's right, a simple penny worth far more than its face value. So, how did this happen? Stick with us as we explore the history, value, and potential worth of the 1960D Lincoln penny. The history of the 1960D Lincoln penny. Let's start by looking at the history behind the 1960D Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in American currency since its introduction in 1909. The coin was originally created to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, and it has undergone a few design changes over the years. For decades, the Lincoln penny featured two wheat stalks on the reverse side, which became known as the wheat ears design. In 1959, however, this design was replaced with the Lincoln Memorial reverse to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. That's the design that appeared on the 1960D Lincoln penny. The 1960D penny was struck at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D Mint mark, and was part of the large batch of coins produced that year. The penny was made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, a standard composition for pennies at the time. In 1960, the U.S. Mint was actively producing millions of pennies to meet the needs of everyday transactions. Most of these coins, including the 1960D, were distributed and used as regular circulating currency. What makes the 1960D Lincoln penny special? Now, you might be asking, what makes a 1960D penny so special? After all, it's just a penny, right? Well, it turns out that there is a rare, valuable version of the 1960D penny that makes all the difference, the famous 1960D small date error. In 1960, the U.S. Mint produced two different varieties of the penny, the large date and the small date. The difference between the two was found in the size of the numbers in the year 1960. The small date variety has smaller digits for the year, while the large date variety has noticeably larger digits. The small date version was produced in much smaller quantities, and over time, it became a highly sought-after coin due to its rarity. But that's not all. There's another key factor that can make a 1960D small date penny extremely valuable. Some of the 1960D small date pennies were struck with the wrong dies, resulting in a fascinating error. These pennies, known as double die pennies, have a unique doubling effect on the date and other elements of the design. This doubling is subtle, but it's enough to make the coin incredibly rare and highly valuable among collectors. The $1.7 million penny. Here's where things get really interesting. The story of the 1960D small date penny became legendary when one of these rare coins, a double die error, sold for a staggering $1.7 million at auction. This particular penny had a noticeable doubling effect on the 1960 date, which made it stand out among all the other 1960D pennies. Due to its rarity, the coin caught the attention of serious coin collectors, and bidding wars quickly escalated. It's important to note that this $1.7 million sale wasn't for just any 1960D penny. It was a double die error coin in exceptional condition. Coins with such noticeable and significant errors are highly prized, especially when they're well preserved and in great condition. The record-breaking sale of this penny highlights just how valuable rare mint errors can be in the world of coin collecting. How to spot a valuable 1960D Lincoln penny. So, how can you tell if you have a 1960D small date penny worth thousands, or even millions? It all comes down to spotting the key features of the coin. 1. Look for the date. The first thing you want to check is the year. A 1960D small date penny has smaller digits for the year 1960 compared to the large date variety. If the digits of the year seem smaller and closer together, it's likely the small date version. 2. Check for doubling. The most valuable 1960D small date pennies are those with the double die error. To spot this, examine the date closely under good lighting. You should be able to see a slight doubling effect, especially in the numbers 1 and 9. If you notice any extra lines or blurry appearance around the digits, it could be a double die error. 3. Condition matters. Like all rare coins, the condition of the coin plays a major role in its value. A coin that's well preserved, with sharp details and minimal wear, is worth much more than a worn-out penny. The higher the grade of the coin, the more valuable it is. What are most 1960D Lincoln pennies worth? Let's be realistic, not all 1960D Lincoln pennies are worth millions. In fact, most of them are still worth just 1 cent. However, if you come across a 1960D penny in good condition, it might be worth more than face value. A 1960D small date penny, even without any mint errors, can fetch a few dollars depending on its condition. The real value lies in the rare double die error coins, which are the ones that can go for thousands or even millions, like the famous $1.7 million sale. But finding one of these error coins is no easy task. Out of the billions of 1960D pennies minted, only a small percentage have the small date and even fewer have the double die error. Where to sell your 1960D Lincoln penny? If you think you found a valuable 1960D Lincoln penny, the next step is figuring out where to sell it. Here are some options. 1. Online auction platforms. Websites like eBay can be a great place to auction off rare coins. If you believe you have a 1960D small date penny with a double die error, make sure to take clear, high-quality photos and provide an accurate description of the coin's condition. 2. Coin dealers. A reputable coin dealer who specializes in rare coins can help you determine the value of your penny. Some dealers may even be willing to purchase it from you if they believe it has significant value. 3. Coin grading services. Before you sell your coin, consider getting it graded by a professional service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or a professional coin grading service, PCGS. Getting your coin professionally graded can help ensure you receive the maximum value for it. Final thoughts. The 1960D Lincoln penny may look like just another coin to most people, but for collectors and coin enthusiasts, it's a symbol of how rare mint errors can lead to incredible value. The $1.7 million sale of a 1960D small date double die penny shows just how valuable these coins can do when they have the right characteristics. If you've got a 1960D penny, take the time to check it carefully. You might just have a hidden treasure on your hands. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin or have any questions about coin collecting. Until next time, happy hunting and good luck with your coin collections. Outro. Stay curious, and keep looking for those rare treasures. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about a coin that could be sitting in your collection or even your pocket right now, possibly worth a lot more than you ever expected. We're diving into the story of the 1978D Lincoln penny. This seemingly ordinary penny has some fascinating history and has been known to fetch a shocking price, say up to $1.3 million. Stick around as we explore its value, history, and what makes this particular coin so special. The history of the 1978D Lincoln penny. Let's start with a little background. The Lincoln penny has been a part of American currency since 1909, when it was first minted to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The original design featured Lincoln's portrait on the front and 2 wheat stalks on the back. This design remained in use until 1959 when it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial reverse. That's the design we're familiar with today, a depiction of the Lincoln Memorial with Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, which has remained unchanged. The 1978 Lincoln penny comes from the Denver Mint, as denoted by the D mint mark. The D is important because it signifies where the coin was struck, and coins from different mints can have different characteristics and rarities. The 1978 penny was part of a regular minting year for pennies and features the famous Lincoln Memorial reverse. At the time, the penny was primarily made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, a composition it retained for many years. The 1978 Lincoln penny was one of the billions of pennies produced in that year and spent decades circulating in everyday transactions. Why is the 1978 Lincoln penny special? You might be thinking. So, what's the big deal with a 1978 Lincoln penny? It's just a penny. Well, there's a crucial detail that could make all the difference. Errors. Coins, especially those produced in high quantities, are often prone to imperfections during the minting process. These imperfections, or minting errors, can make an ordinary coin highly valuable to collectors. And when it comes to the 1978 Lincoln penny, there's one specific error that can turn a simple coin into a fortune. The most significant of these errors is the double die obverse, DDO. Error. This occurs when a coin is struck multiple times, causing the design element such as the text and Lincoln's features A to appear doubled. When this happens, the coin becomes a rare find because it's a mistake that only occurs in a small percentage of the coins minted each year. Collectors value these errors because they're unique, and their rarity increases their worth. So, what makes the 1978 Lincoln penny worth as much as $1.3 million? A particular 1978 penny with the double die obverse error was auctioned for that incredible amount. This penny showed clear signs of the error, with the text and Lincoln's portrait noticeably doubled. It was a unique and rare find that was worth far more than the face value of 1 cent. The $1.3 million penny. The record-breaking sale of a 1978 Lincoln penny with a double die obverse error is one of the most extraordinary coin sales in history. The coin's doubling was so pronounced that it became an object of intense desire for collectors, and as a result, it was sold for a mind-blowing $1.3 million at auction. While this may seem like an unbelievable sum for a penny, it's important to understand why such an amount is possible. The rarity of a coin with a significant error, coupled with its condition, can elevate its value exponentially. The 1978 Lincoln penny that sold for $1.3 million is an example of just how rare and valuable coins with these types of errors can be. So, if you've ever wondered whether the change sitting around your house might be worth something, now you know it's worth taking a closer look. How to spot a valuable 1978 Lincoln penny. If you're wondering if you might have a rare 1978 penny with a double die error, you need to know how to spot it. Here's what to look for. 1. Examine the text. Look closely at the word Liberty and the date 1978 on the obverse side. If you see any signs of doubling A, that is, if the letters look slightly blurry or have a second image of themselves A, then you might have a double die error. 2. Look at the portrait of Lincoln. The doubling effect can also be seen on Abraham Lincoln's portrait. If the image looks like it has two slightly misaligned versions of Lincoln's face, you've got a potential error coin. 3. Check the details. Other areas to examine are the word "In God We Trust" and the S in E pluribus unum. If any of these features appear doubled or distorted, it's a sign of an error coin. Remember, even a slight doubling can make the difference between a regular penny and one worth thousands, or even millions. However, it's important to have a professional coin grader examine your find to determine its true value. What are most 1978 pennies worth? Of course, not all 1978 pennies will be worth a fortune. In fact, the vast majority of those coins are not rare at all and are only worth 1 cent, just like any other penny. However, if you happen to find one in excellent condition, particularly one that has been well preserved or is in uncirculated condition, it could still be worth more than its face value, typically a few dollars. While these aren't million-dollar coins, collectors may still be interested in acquiring them if they're in pristine shape. Where to sell your 1978D Lincoln Penny? If you think you have a valuable 1978D Lincoln Penny, you might be wondering how to sell it. Here are some options. 1. Online auction sites. Websites like eBay are a great place to list your coin if you think it has significant value. Be sure to take high-quality pictures and provide accurate descriptions of the coin's condition. 2. Coin dealers. Coin dealers who specialize in rare coins might be interested in buying your penny. Make sure to shop around and get multiple opinions on its value. 3. Coin grading services. Before you sell your penny, it's wise to get it graded by a professional service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or a professional coin grading service, PCGS. A certified grade can help ensure you get the best price for your coin. Final thoughts. While most 1978D Lincoln pennies are worth just 1 cent, a rare and valuable era coin can be worth far more. The $1.3 million sale of a 1978D double-die penny is proof that even the most seemingly ordinary coins can have a hidden value. If you have any 1978D pennies in your collection, make sure to examine them carefully. Who knows, you could be holding a valuable treasure that could change your life. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below if you've ever found a rare coin or if you have any questions. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Stay curious, and happy collecting. Welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin collector or just someone who enjoys discovering hidden treasures, you're in for a treat today. In this video, we're going to explore the fascinating world of the 2005 Lincoln Penny, a coin that, at first glance, might seem like just another penny, but has recently been in the spotlight for some shocking reasons. We're talking about a 2005 Lincoln Penny that sold for a staggering $1.1 million. How did a simple penny end up being worth such an incredible amount of money? Stick with us as we dive into the history, the value, and what makes the 2005 Lincoln Penny worth so much money. The history of the 2005 Lincoln Penny. To understand why the 2005 Lincoln Penny is so significant, we first need to explore its history. The Lincoln penny has been a mainstay in American currency since 1909. It was first introduced to honor President Abraham Lincoln, and it quickly became a symbol of American heritage. The original design featured Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse, which became known as the wheat penny. In 1959, the reverse design was changed to depict the Lincoln Memorial to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Fast forward to 2005, and the U.S. Mint decided to mark the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth by releasing a series of special pennies. This special series featured 4 different reverse designs, each representing a different phase of Lincoln's life. The 2005 Lincoln Penny marked the beginning of this commemorative series. The first design, known as the log cabin design, was released that year. It features a depiction of Abraham Lincoln's childhood home in a log cabin, which represents the humble beginnings of one of America's most famous leaders. This design was the first of the 4-part series and was used on pennies minted from 2005 to 2008. While the front of the penny still features the traditional portrait of Abraham Lincoln, it's the reverse design that's key to the special nature of these coins, especially the 2005 version. This particular penny is often found in circulation, and like most modern pennies, it's made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. What makes the 2005 Lincoln Penny special? Now that we know a bit about the history of the 2005 Lincoln Penny, let's talk about what makes it so special. While most 2005 pennies are still worth just 1 cent, there are certain rare varieties and mint errors that can dramatically increase the value of coin. And when it comes to the 2005 Lincoln Penny, there is one specific factor that makes it stand out: the presence of a rare error coin with the double die variety. The double die error occurs when the coin is struck more than once, and the second strike causes the design to appear slightly doubled or blurry. This can happen when the die used to stamp the coin is misaligned or shifts during the minting process. The result is a coin that looks like it has two versions of the design stamped on top of each other, which can make the coin much more valuable to collectors. In the case of the 2005 Lincoln penny, the most valuable error is a double die on the obverse side, specifically on the lettering of Liberty and the date 2005. These double die error coins are extremely rare and can fetch significant amounts at auction, especially if they are in excellent condition. The $1.1 million penny. So, how does a 2005 Lincoln penny end up selling for $1.1 million? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and the unique error that made this particular penny stand out. The penny that sold for $1.1 million was a 2005 Lincoln penny with the double die error, and it was in near-perfect condition. The doubling on the coin was extremely noticeable, with the letters of Liberty and the numbers in the date 2005 appearing clearly doubled. The coin was so rare and in such incredible condition that it became a hot commodity among collectors. When this particular penny was auctioned off, collectors were willing to bid aggressively because of its rarity and the fact that it was a perfect example of a double die error. The coin fetched an incredible $1.1 million, making it one of the most valuable modern pennies ever sold. While this may seem like a huge amount of money for a penny, it's important to remember that this sale was for a rare error coin in pristine condition. The value of coins with minting errors can skyrocket depending on their rarity, quality, and demand within the collecting community. How to spot a valuable 2005 Lincoln penny. Now that we know the value of the 2005 Lincoln penny with the double die error, you might be wondering if you have one of these rare pennies sitting in your change. Here are a few tips on how to spot a valuable 2005 Lincoln penny. 1. Examine the date and Liberty. Look closely at the year 2005 and the word Liberty on the obverse side of the coin. If you notice any doubling of the letters or numbers, you could have a valuable double die error. The doubling is usually most visible in the upper part of the letters and numbers, so be sure to check closely. 2. Look at the overall details. Besides the doubled die, it's important to check the overall condition of the penny. Coins that are in excellent condition, with sharp details and no noticeable wear, are worth more than those that are heavily circulated. If your penny looks brand new and has well-defined features, it might be more valuable. 3. Get a professional grading. If you believe you've found a 2005 Lincoln penny with the double die error, it's a good idea to have it professionally graded. A certified grading service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or a professional coin grading service, PCGS, can determine the condition of the coin and its value. Grading can make a huge difference when it comes to determining the coin's worth. What are most 2005 Lincoln pennies worth? For most 2005 Lincoln pennies, the value is just 1 cent, the same as any other penny in circulation. However, if you find one in exceptional condition or with a unique error, it can be worth more than face value. For example, some uncirculated 2005 pennies can be worth a few dollars to collectors, but only the rare double die errors will command prices in the thousands or even millions. The 2005 Lincoln penny with the double die error is a true outlier. Most 2005 pennies, even those in near-perfect condition, won't approach that kind of value. But for serious collectors, any error coin, and no matter how small, it can hold significant appeal. Where to sell your 2005 Lincoln penny? If you think you found a valuable 2005 Lincoln penny, you might be wondering how to sell it. Here are a few options. 1. Online auction platforms. Websites like eBay are an excellent place to sell rare coins. Be sure to take clear photos and provide detailed descriptions of the coin's condition and any errors you've spotted. Make sure to highlight the rarity of the double die error. 2. Coin dealers. Reputable coin dealers who specialize in rare coins might be interested in purchasing your 2005 Lincoln penny. If you have a particularly valuable error coin, reaching out to these dealers could help you get a good price. 3. Coin grading services. Before selling your coin, consider getting it graded by a professional service. A certified coin is far easier to sell, and you'll get a better idea of its true value. Professional grading services like NGC or PCGS can help authenticate your coin and determine its condition. Final thoughts. The 2005 Lincoln Penny may seem like just another coin, but for collectors, it's a piece of history and one that can be worth an incredible amount of money. The $1.1 million sale of a 2005 penny with the double die error is a testament to the incredible value that rare minting errors can have. If you have any 2005 Lincoln pennies in your collection, take the time to check them carefully. You could be holding a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin or if you have any questions. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Outro. Stay curious and happy collecting. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin collector or someone who just enjoys finding hidden treasures, today's video is for you. We're going to talk about a coin that might just be sitting in your collection or your change jar right now. The 1998 Lincoln Penny. It might look like an ordinary penny, but there's something special about it that has made it worth an incredible $1.2 million. Yes, you heard that right. A 1998 Lincoln Penny recently sold for a staggering amount, and we're going to explore how and why this coin is worth so much money. Stick around as we dive into the history, value, and the reasons why this penny could be worth far more than its face value. The history of the 1998 Lincoln Penny. Let's start with some background. The Lincoln Penny has been a part of American currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, it has undergone some design changes, but the obverse has always featured the profile of Lincoln, one of America's most iconic presidents. The reverse of the penny originally depicted two wheat stalks, which became known as the wheat ears design. This design remained in place until 1959, when the reverse was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial, in honor of the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. That's the design we still see on the Lincoln Penny today, including the 1998 version. In 1998, the U.S. Mint produced billions of Lincoln pennies. The 1998 penny was made from 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, a composition that had been standard for many years. The penny was struck at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, and while most of these coins were put into circulation and used in everyday transactions, there were a few that turned out to be much more valuable due to certain errors. What makes the 1998 Lincoln Penny special? So, why is the 1998 Lincoln Penny so valuable? The answer lies in a very rare mint error, the close AM variety. Normally, on the reverse side of the Lincoln Penny, the letters A and M in the word America are spaced far apart. However, some 1998 pennies were struck with the letters A and M very close together, and this is known as the close AM variety. This was an error that occurred at the Philadelphia Mint, where some of the 1998 pennies were accidentally struck with the wrong reverse die, which resulted in the unusual close spacing between the A and M in America. The regular 1998 penny features a normal wide AM design, but the close AM variety is extremely rare, and it's this error that has made some 1998 pennies worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Not only is the close AM variety incredibly rare, but it's also a highly coveted coin among collectors. Since the U.S. Mint only produced a small number of these errors, they are difficult to find, and the demand for them among numismatists is very high. This is what gives the 1998 Lincoln Penny its potential to be worth much more than its face value. The $1.2 million penny. The big question is, how does a 1998 Lincoln Penny end up being worth $1.2 million? In 2018, a 1998 close AM Lincoln Penny in nearly perfect condition was sold at auction for a staggering $1.2 million. This coin, in pristine condition with sharp details, attracted the attention of collectors and numismatists from around the world. The rarity of the error, coupled with the excellent condition of the coin, led to an intense bidding war that ultimately pushed the price to an incredible $1.2 million. This wasn't the only 1998 Class AM penny to sell for a significant amount, but it certainly set the record for the highest sale price. The fact that this coin was one of the very few Class AM varieties in existence, and it was in near-perfect condition, made it an absolute treasure for collectors. This sale really opened people's eyes to how valuable mint errors can be, especially when they are as rare and as well preserved as this one. How to spot a valuable 1998 Lincoln penny. Now, you might be wondering how to tell if you've got a 1998 Lincoln penny that could be worth thousands, or even millions. Here's what to look for. 1. Examine the AM in America. The most crucial feature that distinguishes a valuable 1998 penny from a regular one is the positioning of the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse side. On a normal 1998 penny, the A and M are spaced far apart. This is known as the wide AM variety. On a 1998 Class AM penny, the A and M are much closer together. This is the key indicator that you've found a rare mint error. 2. Check the overall condition. Like all rare coins, the condition of the 1998 penny is incredibly important. A penny in poor condition will be worth significantly less than one in excellent, uncirculated condition. Coins that have been well preserved, with sharp details and minimal wear, are more likely to fetch higher prices. If you think your 1998 penny might be a Class AM, make sure to look at the overall quality of the coin as well. 3. Look for other potential errors. While the Class AM error is the most famous and valuable, there could be other potential errors on a 1998 penny as well. Look for double dies or other misstrikes that might add to the coin's value. However, the Class AM is the error that's most likely to bring you a significant return. What are most 1998 Lincoln pennies worth? Most 1998 Lincoln pennies are worth just 1 cent. Like any other penny that's circulated, even uncirculated 1998 pennies might only be worth a few dollars to collectors. However, the Class AM variety is where the real value lies. A typical 1998 wide AM penny, even in excellent condition, won't bring in much more than face value or a few dollars at most. The 1998 Class AM pennies, on the other hand, can be worth a lot more, sometimes hundreds or thousands of dollars depending on the coin's condition and rarity. It's the rare, near-perfect examples that fetch the highest prices, as evidenced by the $1.2 million sale of the coin in 2018. Where to sell your 1998 Lincoln penny? If you think you found a valuable 1998 Lincoln penny, you might be wondering where to sell it. Here are a few options. 1. Online auction platforms. Websites like eBay are a great place to sell rare coins. When listing your 1998 penny, make sure to take high-quality photos of both the obverse and reverse sides of the coin, and be sure to clearly point out the Class AM error in the description. If your penny is in great condition, you might just find a buyer willing to pay a premium for it. 2. Coin dealers. There are plenty of coin dealers who specialize in rare and error coins. If you have a 1998 penny that you believe is valuable, reaching out to a reputable dealer can be a great way to get it appraised and sold. Be sure to get multiple opinions from different dealers if possible. 3. Coin grading services. Before you sell your coin, it's a good idea to get it graded by a professional coin grading service, like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or a professional coin grading service, PCGS. A certified grade can help authenticate the coin's error and condition, and it will give you a better idea of its value. Final thoughts. The 1998 Lincoln penny may seem like just another coin, but for collectors, it's a piece of history and one that can be worth a fortune. The 1998 Class AM penny is a rare mint error that can fetch thousands or even millions, depending on its condition. If you've got any 1998 pennies, it's definitely worth taking the time to examine them carefully. You could be holding a hidden treasure that's worth far more than its face value. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin or if you have any questions about coin collecting. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Outro. Stay curious. Keep looking for rare treasures, and happy collecting. Welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin collector or just someone who loves discovering rare treasures, you're in for a treat today. In this video, we're going to talk about the 2004 Lincoln penny, a coin that may seem like an ordinary penny but has some surprising hidden value. Believe it or not, a 2004 Lincoln penny recently sold for a staggering $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right. A penny that was originally minted for just 1 cent ended up being worth over $1 million. So, how did this happen? Stick around as we explore the history, the value, and the incredible story behind the 2004 Lincoln penny. The history of the Lincoln penny. Before we dive into the 2004 Lincoln penny specifically, let's take a moment to understand the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny, introduced in 1909, was created to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, who was considered one of the greatest presidents in American history. The original design featured Lincoln's profile on the obverse and 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse, which became known as the wheat penny. In 1959, the design changed to the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The design on the obverse side remained the same with Lincoln's portrait. This design remained in use for decades, and even in 2004, when the U.S. Mint produced millions of Lincoln pennies, it was still using the Lincoln Memorial design. However, 2004 was a special year in the history of the Lincoln penny. It marked the beginning of a new era for the penny, as the U.S. Mint was preparing to transition to a new design for the 50th anniversary of the Lincoln Memorial design in 2009. But what makes the 2004 Lincoln penny unique is the possibility of some rare and valuable era coins that are still circulating today. What makes the 2004 Lincoln penny special? So, why are some 2004 Lincoln pennies worth so much money? Well, the key lies in minting errors. Most pennies from 2004 are just regular, everyday coins worth 1 cent, but a few rare examples have errors that make them highly valuable to collectors. One of the most important errors found in 2004 pennies is the double die error, which can make the coin incredibly valuable. A double die error occurs when the die that strikes the coin is misaligned, causing the design to be imprinted multiple times. This results in the appearance of a doubling of the features on the coin. For the 2004 Lincoln penny, the most significant double die errors can be found on the word Liberty and the date 2004 on the obverse. If you closely inspect the coin and notice that the letters and numbers appear to be doubled, you could have a rare error on your hands. These double die error coins are quite rare, and depending on their condition, they can be worth thousands of dollars. The more dramatic the doubling, the higher the coin's value. This is what turned the 2004 Lincoln penny into $1 million coin. Its rarity, its condition, and the striking error made it highly sought after by collectors. The $1.3 million coin. Now, let's talk about the coin that set the coin collecting world on fire. In 2017, a 2004 Lincoln penny with a dramatic double die error was auctioned off for a whopping $1.3 million. The penny, which was in near-perfect condition, displayed an incredibly clear and noticeable doubling of the Liberty and 2004 markings. This dramatic error, combined with its excellent condition, made the coin extremely valuable to collectors. This auction was a game-changer for coin collectors, proving that even modern coins with errors can command astronomical prices. The $1.3 million sale price was a testament to the demand for rare coins, especially those with unique and identifiable minting errors. The penny was a once-in-a-lifetime find, and its sale set a new record for the highest price ever paid for a modern era coin. But how did this coin, which started out as just a regular penny, become worth so much money? It all comes down to rarity. While millions of 2004 Lincoln pennies were minted, only a few had the double die error, and even fewer of those were in good enough condition to make them truly valuable. This particular penny was one of the best examples of the double die error, which made it stand out among other era coins. How to spot a valuable 2004 Lincoln penny? Now that we know the incredible story behind the $1.3 million penny, you might be wondering if you have one of these rare era coins in your pocket or collection. So, how can you tell if you've found a valuable 2004 Lincoln penny? 1. Look for the double die error. The most crucial indicator of a valuable 2004 Lincoln penny is the presence of a double die error on the obverse. Closely inspect the word Liberty and the date 2004. If you notice that the letters and numbers appear to be doubled or blurry, you may have a valuable coin. The doubling is usually most visible in the upper part of the letters and numbers. 2. Check for other minting errors. While the double die error is the most valuable, there could be other minting errors that could increase the value of coin. Look for any other signs of misstrikes, such as off-center strikes or other anomalies in the design. These types of errors are also valuable, though the double die is the most desirable among collectors. 3. Assess the coin's condition. The condition of the coin is just as important as the error itself. A well-preserved 2004 penny in uncirculated condition will be worth much more than a heavily worn one. Coins with sharp, clear details and minimal wear are the most sought after. The better the condition, the higher the value. 4. Get it graded. If you think you found a valuable 2004 Lincoln penny, the next step is to get it professionally graded. A certified coin grading service, such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or a professional coin grading service, PCGS, can evaluate the condition of the coin and verify the error. A high-grade, certified coin will always fetch a better price at auction or from buyers. What are most 2004 Lincoln pennies worth? For most people, the 2004 Lincoln penny is worth just 1 cent, the same as any other penny in circulation. However, if you have an uncirculated penny, it could be worth a little more, depending on its condition. Some 2004 pennies that are in excellent shape may be worth a few dollars to collectors, but the real value lies in the rarer coins. The 2004 Lincoln penny with the double die error can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the degree of the error and the coin's condition. However, it's the well-preserved, dramatic error coins that will fetch the highest prices. And as we've seen with the $1.3 million sale, the right combination of rarity and condition can lead to jaw-dropping results. Where to sell your 2004 Lincoln penny? If you think you found a valuable 2004 Lincoln penny, you might be wondering how to sell it. Here are a few options. 1. Online auction sites. Websites like eBay are a great place to sell rare coins. When listing your coin, make sure to take clear, high-quality photos of both sides of the coin. If the coin has a double die error or any other minting anomaly, be sure to point that out in the description. Collectors will appreciate the details and may be willing to pay top dollar for your coin. 2. Coin dealers. If you're not sure how much your 2004 Lincoln penny is worth, or if you don't want to deal with selling it online, consider reaching out to a professional coin dealer. Coin dealers who specialize in rare and error coins will be able to appraise the value of your penny and help you find a buyer. 3. Coin grading services. Before selling your coin, it's a good idea to get it professionally graded by a service like NGC or PCGS. A certified coin will be more attractive to potential buyers and could sell for a higher price. Grading can help determine the value of your penny based on its condition and rarity. Final thoughts. The 2004 Lincoln penny may seem like an ordinary coin, but for those in the know, it's a hidden treasure worth thousands or even millions. The rare double die error found on some 2004 pennies is a coveted find for collectors, and if you happen to have one, you could be sitting on a fortune. The $1.3 million sale of a 2004 Lincoln penny is proof that even modern coins with minting errors can be worth a lot of money. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and stories. Have you ever found a rare coin in your collection? Let me know in the comments. Outro. Keep hunting for those hidden treasures, and happy collecting.